All right, well, we are back with our long-form tour diaries for the New Love World Tour 2024. We're back in Europe. I've been touring Europe since 2015, so this is my 9th year touring Europe in various forms, and at least 2015, 17, 19, 23, so this is my 5th full-fledged tour. It's wonderful to be back. It's the peak of summer. I love the time of year we toured in 2023. I don't often tour this time of year, but we kind of got to come back and do these really big outdoor shows. So we turned up to Hamburg to start off, and it's the biggest ever team. But Dave at the merch desk with this would be priceless. This would be my gift. I'll tell Dave.
Yeah, you can give it to him.
Oh my. So funny.
I sported mine at a festival.
Now?
Yeah!
Oh my god.
It's literally a fan threw it from the crowd.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I love it, man. Thank you.
And it's the biggest ever team I've ever been on the road with. It was actually a little bit daunting, to be honest, day one. Just like so many new faces, and not just only a tour bus, but also a truck. And I definitely had a moment of being like, this is a lot bigger than what I thought.
Where did you think the synth at the start? Where did you think I should be in the set, just for me to understand?
We put that on the widest trigger. I can be furious, son, you've got to come along and do one.
Okay. Do you feel you have an issue with it? Let's rectify what you're feeling.
We roll in show number 1 to our biggest ever European show to date. It's in Hamburg, and that's show number 1, you know, and even though we've been on the road for months in North America, to kind of roll into your first and biggest show is always pretty funny. But the biggest ever team, the experience, the amazing light show that we've brought from Australia, shout out Steve, all came into action for like a gorgeous afternoon. It's like a mini outdoor amphitheatre. When I say mini, it's like reminds me of a place called River Stage in Australia. You guys can see that footage on my channel from a place called River Stage in Brisbane. And this was like just the perfect set and setting. An amazing crowd. I played around sunset. It's in this kind of huge garden area, and it was nearly 4,000 people, packed to the brim. A really smooth set, like just really seamless, and I really enjoyed myself. Had a B stage out towards the front of the barrier, and that made me feel like I could connect with people, which was really nice when you're in a big concert, to kind of get a bit closer to the crowd.
The best people someone could ever ask to play live music for. I would not trade you for any crowd in the world. Take care of each other, Hamburg. I see you next year with a new album. Super Duper, cheers!
As I touched on before, it's summertime here, and so we've been kind of just cruising the city. I've heard it's been a rough summer in Europe and UK for weather, but we've seemingly rolled in and we're getting sunburnt, so that's been good. Got 17,000 steps in. While we're in Berlin, Germany, when it's sunny, is really wonderful. I don't even know what it's like in winter, but our perception is it's pretty amazing. Kind of like old times. We periodically tour together. I'm on the road with Mr. Nathan Bull for the start of this tour.
Yeah, I'm on.
Support. Do you know what I mean? Have some respect.
He's one of the people that I've known him for since he took me on my first ever tour. I don't know if many people know this, but he took me on my first ever tour in Europe, and it was in Holland, and I was his support in 2015. And Nathan's one of those people that the more you get to know him, the more you like him. Like, he's a really good guy, and I admire him a lot. His energy, his outlook. And he's just having such a crazy moment. He's right now touring with Faithless. Those of you this side of the world particularly would know them as a fundamental rave band. He's just in such a sweet spot, and graciously in a very busy schedule with them, including playing the likes of Glastonbury, has jumped on the road. Seeing his support set evolve over the years as well, seeing how he's brought to stage, like he now has a solo performance that's so different to mine and so complimentary and just unique. So I'm looking forward to the summer on and off with him and And so, yeah, we have smashed our shows in Hamburg, in Berlin, and in Austria. Pretty quick back-to-back. I will admit the 2 shows we had after Hamburg were both inside, and it's so hot that if I could have it my way, we'd do it outside. But each city and each time of year, you're kind of at the mercy of what's available venue-wise. Sometimes you're either not big enough for a venue, you know, a big outdoor amphitheater, or you're too small for a more intimate one. But all things considered, people seem to be very happy, and we are now en route to Switzerland and on to Spain. So thank you for joining us. I'm excited to be back doing something a little more long form. I know you guys, particularly the long time kind of viewers and listeners, have been asking for us to get back to tour diaries and net positive, and I'm very happy that we are on this tour. And so if you can, like and subscribe, and also comment if there's something you want to see from behind the scenes of tour. If there's something specific that we can kind of present to you that might seem normal to us but would be interesting to you, please comment below, and we'll catch you for episode 2 very soon. Bye.
Perfect.
Where's off?
Far away for far too long.
If you're wondering, that's Nickelback.